From the dust and the heat, a new fire is born. Where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm. They said ice in the desert, that's a crazy dream. But we're changing the game, building up steam. The sun beats down, but the ice is cold. We're desert-born warriors, break the mold. The Basha Perry Bearcats are taking the lead. Brophy Preps Broncos begin to stampede. The Campo Verde Coyotes own the night under the arena lights. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. The Centennial Coyotes are ready to attack. Chaparrals, Firebirds, there's no turning back. The Corona Aztecs are carving up the ice. The desert fist of thunder is bringing the spice. A clash of the titans, a battle of might. Skating like lightning in the desert night. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. From Flagstaffs to Avalanche, a flurry of white, to the Hamilton Huskies, ready for the fight. The Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions, fierce and mean. Notre Dame Saints, a heavenly scene.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ice Den. Shane Doan rink here in Scottsdale. We have the Campo Verde Coyotes D2 taking on Centennial Coyotes D2 tonight, and this is senior night here. If I don't know if you can get a shot over by the bench area, but they have the pictures of the Campo seniors beside the bench. So they are now introducing the Centennial seniors, and they will be doing the Campo ones in just a moment.
Yeah, big night for both teams. I mean, you're going to battle not only for your playoff spot, take first place, but also for your seniors that you skated with for maybe 2, 3, even 4 years. So I expect a very physical game out of both teams, and it's going to be an exciting game to watch.
Absolutely. Davin Ewert, number 11. Rio Guevara, number 10. There's Helvik, number 16. 23, TJ Shackart. Trickling there, 55. Bryson Tanganelli, number 34. We got the organ music here tonight. Is that you, Mark?
I heard that in the last game. But this guy's got an interesting playlist of baseball music.
Well, this is back in the old, like the original 6 era probably. Those old arenas used to have organs up in the corners, and guys would play them through the games.
I know a lot of the Midwest teams will have them up there, but...
Yeah, a lot of places have replaced those arenas now, but Reinhardt now sends it up through the middle, intercepted by Centennial. They dump it back into the Campo zone. We got Matt Yonke in goal for Campo. I was going to say the Coyotes, but both teams are the Coyotes tonight. So, as Ben was saying, his money's on the Coyotes tonight.
Yep.
Campo now coming down the right side. Reinhardt with it up over the blue line. Tried to get it across. That was intercepted. Centennial now coming back through center. Gauthier with it. Sends it up into the middle to Shackart. Off the boards to Schickling. Tickling back to Shackart. Goche now picks it up in his own zone. He's got Lopez on this side. Centennial picks it up just inside the line. Good check there by Lopez. Tickling now dumps it up into the center ice area, and Centennial has it, regrouping back in their zone. Coming out their left side. Tried to send it up through the middle. That goes off Schickling's skate over to the right side. Phillips now tries to dump it in, but here comes Centennial back through center up over the Campo line. Intercepted by Goche. Goche now coming back over his own line up through center, cutting through the middle. He had 2 goals last night. Fits into the middle, right on goal. And that one is covered. And we'll have a face-off coming up as 2 players slid in behind the goal there rather heavily, but they both seem to be getting up okay.
So D3 just got off the ice, not the outcome they wanted.
No, not at all.
Comes back to Goche, fires a long one in, deflected up high, goes into the corner to the left of the goal. High stick as it's knifed down there by Phillips, and we'll have a face-off again in the Centennial zone to the left.
Final score was 3-4.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was definitely a battle at the end. It was a battle the whole game, though, you know, but you can only do so much sometimes.
Yep.
Helvig with it, cutting through the middle. Gets it back over to Goche, fires a shot in. That hits a Centennial player. Gets the rebound, fires out wide. Phillips sends it in behind the goal. Helvig has it in the corner. Centennial rims it around the other side, and that's going to go all the way down. As we have Anigas chasing it, but puck gets over the line before he does, and that goes for icing. I think we got Thompson in goal for Centennial. And it seems every time we play Centennial, Hubler isn't playing.
Yeah.
So he's a tall guy, so we'll capitalize off of it.
We'll do that all over again. Face off to the left of Thompson. Rivera in on the forecheck. He's out there with Bannon and Dahlberg. Dahlberg has it. Reverses it back into the zone. Centennial gets it behind their own goal. Coming out the right side over on the half boards. Got past the player there. Bannon picks it up. Moves into the middle. Comes into traffic. Ewert now picks it up. Backhands it back into the zone. Ewert tried to send it into the middle. That goes off a skate. Dahlberg has it. Scrambly just inside the Centennial line. Now they come up with it. Coming down the left side. Smith goes after it to the left of Yankee. Dahlberg in to help. Ewert goes behind the goal, comes out the right side, tips it on the half boards. Bannon picks it up there. Bannon coming down. He's got some room. Goes wide. Still got it in behind. He's got Guevara up front. Oh, sends it off the Centennial stick, and that goes back into the Campo zone as Yankee sets it up there for Ewert. Ewert now coming up the right side. Over zone blue line up through center. He's got good speed now, dumps it in. Yankee goes in after it. He's out there with Tanganelli and Helvig. Campo changing their D-men. Lopez comes into the play. He can't hold it in though. Goche comes over to help. He has it, sends it across ice just into Tanganelli's reach, and Centennial has a bit of a speed wobble. Here comes Mankey coming in. Tries to get it across to Helvig. He was wide open. Twice, 3 times, Centennial blocked that pass into the middle. Goche couldn't quite hold that one in as he tried to recoil it for a bit of a snapper there, and it was offside.
Yeah, it was definitely a close one. Just barely got past the line, takes a shot. Goalie covers it, so they're going to call a whistle. I mean, they got lucky the goalie didn't let it back out. We could have had a out of the zone draw, but luckily for them, hopefully capitalize off of this one.
Face off to the right of the goal. Centennial wins it back. They have it in behind, coming out their left side. Kept in by Lopez, fires it. Blocker save. Centennial now has it in the corner to the left. Lopez pinches in. Got it in the middle of the circle. Puck bounces high. Centennial now has it. And they're able to come out through center. Play very scrambly here in the center ice zone. Goche now has it in front of his own goal. Sends it up the right side off Tanganelli's stick into the center ice area. Centennial now with it, back in their own zone, regrouping. Lopez now picks up the loose puck, has to chase it back into his own zone. Good body position there over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt couldn't control it, and Centennial sends it back in to the right of Yankee. Good angling there by Lopez to keep his man off the puck. Goche steers it around to Shackhart. Shackhart tried to hit Yankee with it. That failed to connect. Yankee steers it to the right of the goal. Good pressure here by Centennial. No shots, though. Puck is blocked by Shackhart. He's one of the seniors playing this game tonight. Back to Lopez. He's another one. Tickling now with, this is like the senior line in here.
Yeah, this is the senior line, yeah.
Except for Reinhardt, I don't think. Centennial now trying to get through center. They just dump it in to the left of Yankee where Schickling picks it up. Schickling fires it around. It's to Reinhardt. Reinhardt dumps it off to Shackhart. Shackhart now coming down the right side. Good speed. Got a referee to dodge around. Gets around him. Goes in behind the goal. He gets spun around. And Centennial fires it back the other way all the way down. And that's going to be icing against Centennial Coyotes.
Good start to the game for both sides. We're at the 9-minute period of the first period. Shots are looking pretty even. Actually not even. 4-0 on shots. Coyotes are sort of dominating. They've had a lot of zone time this period. Centennial just kind of struggling to get it in their zone and keep it there.
Yeah, struggle to control, I would say. Yep. Caught by Ewert. Save Thompson. And we'll face off to his right. Yeah, there's been a lot of scrambly play just inside the Centennial line and then from there all the way through the center ice area. They did have some zone time earlier, but not enough to get shots. Centennial now coming out their left side off the boards and out. Niguez dumps it back up to center. Here comes Schickling now in over the line, pulls it to his forehand, top of the circle, fires a shot that hit a stick and goes right on as Thompson pulls that one in with his glove.
So that puts us now at 6-0 shots on net.
Yeah, like I said earlier, definitely dominating in that zone, their offensive zone, and it's good for them. But if you're on Centennial side, you got to be saying on the bench, like, man, we got to get out of our zone. What's our defense doing that they're not doing, and what can we do better to get it out?
Ewert fires a low one in. That's deflected wide. Niguez fires one. That goes off a leg. Puck in behind. Hilvik with it. He's got Lindsay out front. And he's stripped from behind. Here comes Centennial now. 2-on-1. Coming in on the right side. Ewert forces him wide. Centers it through the crease area over to the far side. Puck clears the zone, and Lindsay picks it up. Coming down the right side. He's got Hilvik in the middle. Lindsay has his pocket picked, and now Ewert has it back at center. And we're getting a slashing call. Is it Helvik? No, it's Lindsay.
You're on the replay on that. I didn't see that.
I know he got stripped of the puck going down the right side, and then maybe something happened right after that.
Yeah. He spun around last minute, and you see him chop at him.
Well, that's what they get for trying to check him.
He's a tall kid,
There's a price. Yeah, absolutely. There's a price to pay. Face-off coming up to the right of Yankee. We'll set Centennial here on the power play. Puck loose in the circle. This scoots left of the goal. Lindsay in the box for the Campo team. Shackhart comes up with the puck, kicks it up to his stick, and then shoots a high one. Lands on the Centennial side of center. Thompson out to clear it all the way up, and that's going to go into the Campo zone. Shackhart picks it up there, sends it right back the other way. So we got a ping pong match here between Shackhart and Thompson. Centennial now regrouping back in their own zone behind the goal. Coming up to center. And just dump it into the Campo zone. Shackhart again just sends it all the way down. He's cleared it about 3 times during this penalty. Got a minute 10 left in the penalty. It's interesting. We got Ewert up on the forecheck and Shackhart back on D. on the PK. Right on, there's a save for Yankee. Steers that one to his right. Centennial, they had a couple of guys in close but couldn't capitalize. Reinhardt chasing it down the left side. Pokes it into the middle area. And we've still got 40 seconds remaining in the power play for Centennial. They're coming up through center now. Up over the Campo line. Lopez is there, though, and he sends it down. That almost hit the player coming off the bench, as Centennial had a player change happening. Ewert gets in front of that one. Here comes Centennial now, back the other way. Good speed coming in the right side. Over in the middle, fire it in, and that one just goes in behind, right in front of the crease. Bannon tips it. Goes high off the Centennial player. Centennial now coming in, but send it back to the left point. Moves top of the circle, fires that in. Yankee to pad save. Centennial back again to left D. Slap shot in low. That's steered to the left. Good action here by Centennial. Penalty is expiring. Ewert comes up with the puck. Centennial dumps it back in. Puck bounces. Centennial right in there. He scores! Centennial is on the board just after their power play ended. Puck was bouncing and landed on the Centennial stick, and they made no mistake and found the back of the goal.
Yeah, we're going to see on the replay. They're peppering the goalie a little bit. Then it comes out. He's going to pop out from the circle. He finds the area and sneaks it past Yankee. 1-0 shots. They brought up 5 within about 30 seconds.
Right.
So they definitely woke up all of a sudden.
They did have a flurry there, yeah.
Now they take the lead.
Face off at center. 6.5 minutes remaining first period. Centennial on the board, 1-0. Centennial picks up the puck. That goes off a stick, goes high off the boards. Goche has to pick it up behind the goal. Goche comes out the right side, gets over to Bannon. He swings around, gets up to the center to Guevara. Guevara now coming down the left side. He's got Dahlberg going for the goal. Sends it in there. Dahlberg gets a piece of it and right on the net. And Thompson's there to pull that one in with his glove. So Campo coming right back after that goal. Get a shot on Thompson. Mankey in for the draw here. Face off to the right of Thompson. Centennial wins the face off though, and they now have the puck coming through center. Back to Iniguez. He fires it up to the center ice area. Panganelli gets a swipe at it. Comes back to Iniguez. Back to Goche. Goche now on the left side. Center ice area to Helvik. He sends it off the boards and in the zone. Mankey goes in after it. Panganelli in on the right side. Puck comes back to Goche. He couldn't quite keep it in. He retreats back to center. Back to his own blue line. Comes in the right side. He's still got it. Moves into the corner. He's got Mankey out front if he can get it there. And here comes Centennial now, back the other way. Smith and Helvik back. Helvik gets a piece of that. And he corrals the puck in behind the goal. He's got a man on him really hard, though. Here comes Centennial. Try the wraparound. Yankee's there, and he's able to hold it.
A little bit of action in front of the net after that whistle. But great read by Yankee to spread out wide. He read that wraparound perfectly and made the save.
Yeah, absolutely. There was nothing there for the Centennial player. Had the pad and right up against the post. And that's why we have a face-off to his right. Ewert's in for the draw. Brings it back. Shackhart fires it around. Reinhardt's going to pick it up on the left side. The Centennial side of center. Lopez picks it up. He fires a shot in. That just missed. From Centennial now back the other way. Over the Campo line. Ewert bodies his man there. No, sends it around and behind. Centennial, tried to hit the man right in the slot. Lopez intercepted that. Centennial gets it back, though. They're to the left of the goal. Low shot in. Goes off Ewert's skate. He picks it up. Can't clear it, though. Centennial has a man in the slot. Lopez anticipated that. Blocked that path. Centennial now, tried to dump it over to that open man. Failed to connect. Here comes Schickling now. Pass from Lopez. Coming down the left side, cutting in front. Fires that. That goes just over top of the goal. Got it on his backhand now. Cutting back in from the other side. Loses the puck. Comes over to Iniguez. He fires that. Puck in the corner to the left of Thompson. Centennial now. Here they come. They sprung a man, but Iniguez gets back. Tried to hit the man coming through the middle. That missed. Lopez picks it up and comes back the other way. Lopez has some room on the left side. Puck is rolling. Centennial now dumps it into the Coyote zone. Dickling goes after it. Centennial fires it into the goal to the right of Yonke, and Iniguez picks it up there. Backhands it around the other side. Got a little too much on it for Helvig. Puck's still inside the line now. Helvig has it. Him and Schickling now. 2-on-2. Helvig goes around his man. Right in. Backhander. That goes just wide. Schickling picks it up in the corner to the left of the goal. Centered it out in front. Centennial intercepts. Gauthier now has it. Moves it top of the circle. That goes off a leg into the corner. Helvig now with it on his backhand. Lindsay now has it. Oh, tried to hit Gauthier coming in from the point. And Centennial fires that all the way down, and that's going to go for icing. So good action there by Coyotes. Campo, that is. And they had a couple of good opportunities there.
I was going to say, the Coyotes are doing a good job of maintaining puck control and possession. Take it as you will.
Like one of the centers. Nope, no centers getting kicked off. Just a redraw.
Oh, puck gets past Smith, rolls to center ice. He gets there first. It's taken down from behind. Puck is under the Centennial player. Now the puck comes free. Fired on goal, and Yonke sees that all the way, and he moves out to pick up the glove save.
Beautiful save by Yonke there, tracking the puck. Centennial comes in down the lane there. We see Brody Smith takes a little bit of a spill there. Some guy behind him. I know if that were me, I would have probably retaliated on that one a little bit, but
Would have been easy to do, yes.
good for Brody Smith on holding back.
Centennial off the draw. Bannon got a stick in front of that one, steered it to the corner. Guevara kicks it up to his stick. Can't exit the zone, no. Centennial now has it. They send it across the crease. Puck goes right in front, now goes into the corner to the left of Yonke. Guevara picks it up there. There he tries to get up the Dahlberg, kicks it up now. Centennial keeps it in though. And they fire it across. Goes to Ewert. Ewert now. He's got Guevara on the left side. Ewert picking up speed over the blue line. Goes in wide. He gets checked there. Over to Dahlberg. Fires that one in. Pad save by Thompson. Centennial now tries to clear it. Good keep by Gauthier. Fires a long one in. That's steered to the left of the goal. Centennial trying to clear it. Now they do. Gauthier anticipates that. Puck just outside the line. Centennial now up through center. Gauthier gets a piece of his man there. Bannon picks it up, and he's got some room now. Bannon coming up the right side. He dumps it in, goes off for a change. Guevara goes after it. Centennial dumps a high one down the ice. That's going to roll into the Campo zone. Ewert picks it up there. Steers in behind the goal. Sends it over to Lopez. Lopez returns it to Ewert. Ewert now coming out the right side. He's got Helvig in the middle. He comes over to the blue line, top of the circle. Short angle shot, and he scores! He found an opening. Helvig gets the Campo team on the board with a short side shot, and we're all tied at 1.
He can score from anywhere on the ice, I'm now convinced. I mean, what a weird angle. He just finds it, it sneaks its way past the goalie.
I think it bounced off his arm.
Yeah. You see on the replay, he takes it in wide. Goes off the shoulder and just bounces in somehow.
Yeah.
Shot on goal is never a bad idea. Iniguez. Oh, dumps it right off to Centennial. And that goes just behind the goal. Centennial, short angle shot. That one goes in behind. Helvig picks it up there. Got 2 Centennial players on him. Lopez. Here comes the lefty for Centennial. Pad save Yonke. Steers it to the right corner where Helvig picks it up. Helvig goes in behind. Here he comes up the left side now. Helvig cutting through traffic. Comes up through center now. He's got Mankey with him. Tries to go around the last man. Couldn't do it. Centennial clears it back to center ice. Mankey gets it back to Lopez. Back up to Helvig. He gets tripped there. Yes, they are calling that. I was wondering at first. The arm was a little late going up.
Good call by the Stripes on that one.
Here's that
Tripping
trip.
call. Yep.
Yeah, that was blatant.
Yes.
That was an easy call for the ref to make.
It was blatant. I don't know that it was intentional. I think the Centennial player had his skate out. I think trying to stop.
So with only 15 seconds remaining, Campo has the power play in the Centennial zone. Schickling with it now on the half boards. Tried to hit Ewert with it. 9 seconds remaining in the period. Back in the corner to the left of the goal. Drag it out front to Lindsay. Fired it just wide. Schickling back to Lindsay, top of the circle. And the buzzer goes, as that would have been a nice shot to take.
That was a beautiful shot to take.
So a minute 45 remaining in the penalty, and Campo will be on the power play when we return for period 2 in just a moment.
Not a bad period at all. I mean, 1-1, that's a solid period.
All right, and we're getting ready for period number 2. Campo on the power play. Stacker, Lindsay, and Reinhardt up front. Ewert and Gauthier back on D. Campo Verde to the right of the screen in their white uniforms this period. Lindsay sends it across to Shackhart, over to Reinhardt on the left. Reinhardt goes back into Shackhart. Circle it back to Gauthier. He ran into traffic there. Reinhardt picks it up. Puck to the right of the goal. Sends it over to Ewert. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Saved by Thompson. And Centennial is able to clear that one all the way down. Ewert comes up through the middle. Over on the left side to Reinhardt. Reinhardt up over the blue line for Centennial. Dumps it back to Ewert. Ewert over to Gauthier. Went through his legs. Lindsay picks it up there. Dumps it in behind. Shackhart picks it up there. He's got Gauthier in front. Puck fires through just outside the crease, and Centennial is able to clear it down. Puck rolling on Ewert, bound down into his own zone.
Not a very eventful power play so far. I mean, they're getting the zones time, just not very many opportunities.
Ewert now coming back over his own blue line. Hits Shackhart coming down the right side. Picking up speed. He's got Reinhardt trailing. Tried to get it through the crease area. And Thompson, as we got a little extracurricular activity after the whistle. Thompson had it, and puck was a little loose, though, in the crease area.
Looks like they're getting both of them. He took 68 and the net with him on that one.
Yes. 68's a big boy, too. So, coincidentals should be, well, Campo's still on the power play, 32 seconds. Face off to the left of Thompson and Centennial net. Helvik in for the draw. Referee getting back into his corner here. Puck won cleanly. Helvik picks it up. Sends it into Schickling into the right of the goal. Send it into the crease area off Gauthiers' skate. Phillips now with it. Back to Schickling. Schickling back to Helvik at the point. Back in the corner to Phillips. Phillips back to Helvik at the top of the line. Price cutting in. He's the last guy. Now we got a 2-on-none going back the other way. Here comes Centennial in on Yankee for his 5-hole, and he scores.
That was a really bad play there. I don't like picking people out, but Helvik, that was a bad move. He tried making the dangle, gives up a 2-on-0, and he gives the other team the lead, as well as leverage.
Yeah, when you're the last guy, even on your power play, you cannot be dangling like that. So Centennial with the 2-1 lead, just underway here in period number 2. Dahlberg comes out with Guevara and Bannon. We got Smith and Gauthier back on D. Centennial needs another player.
Did they forget that they weren't on a penalty kill anymore?
I guess. Oh, we'll take it, but. All right, now we're 5 aside. Dahlberg wins it. Puck goes back into the Campo zone where Smith has it behind the goal. Smith comes out the right side. Tried to get it off the boards and out. That failed. Yankee steers it to the right of the goal. Dahlberg comes in after it. Puck in the corner. Centennial has it. Put the puck right through the crease. Centennial has it to the left of the goal. Short angle side shot. Puck is loose to the right of the goal. Puck in behind now. Comes Smith with it. Up through over his own blue line. Sends it back to Guevara. Guevara cutting through the middle. He gets stripped of the puck. Centennial just dumps it out just over the line. Dahlberg picks it up, dumps it off to Gauthier. Gauthier back to Dahlberg. Comes down the left side. Still has it. He's got Guevara in front. Shot off the goaltender. Puck comes over to the right side. Lopez dumps it in. Goes in behind the goal. Guevara on the chase.
In theory, that was a great play by Dahlberg there to get the puck off the net, but no one's there to bury. Also, he easily deflects it into the corner, so there's no rebound there either way.
Centennial now. They try to clear it out the right side. They do off the boards. Here comes Sutter down the right side. Good job by Lopez to come back and seal him off. Bannon now picks it up on the right side, gets it up to Tanganelli. He goes down at center. Gauthier picks up the puck, though, up over the blue line. Dodges the check there. Centennial sends it over to the right side. Mankey was looking for somebody to hit there. Sutter now sends it up down the right side past Lopez. And that's going to go for icing, and we'll have a face-off back in the Centennial zone.
Looks like both 23 and 68, Burgess and Shackett are both out of the box. So it looks like they're out of the whistle, which is when you get a coincidental, which is when there's 2 penalties on 1 play. It's a coincidental, mean there's no, it's 5-on-5 still, mean you get out at a certain time after a whistle.
Yep, 2 minutes and a whistle, yep. Centennial tries to dump it out. Lopez did a fine job keeping that one in. Puck goes into the corner. Mankey sends it around. Tanganelli chasing it in the corner. Tried to hit Lindsay with it. Puck gets past the goal. Lindsay now with it. Gets it back to Lopez. Lopez fires it in. Deflected by Lindsay just over top of the goal. Beniguez comes in. He fires it off a leg. Lopez picks it up at the blue line. Fires it right back in deep. Mankey picks it up there. Off the boards. Beniguez pinches. Lindsay should be able to keep that in, and he does. Sends it to the far side. Thompson got a stick on it. Mankey hits his man heavily there. Puck still inside the zone. Mankey picks it up. He gets hit. And Centennial now going in behind their own goal. And now they clear out to center, and Iguez is going to pick it up there, dumps it off the boards. Centennial picks it up at center. And puck is scrambling there. Mankey's going to get it. He dumps it into the corner and then heads off for a change. Centennial now picking it up inside their own zone. Lopez pinches in. He's the only man up. Now a couple join him. Chickling picks it up. Play scrambly. Puck goes into the corner to the left of the goal. Chickling right through the crease area. Picked up by Lopez over on the other side. He fanned on his pass. Centennial's able to clear it to the zone, but Lopez gets it back, just dumps it back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt in over the line. Runs into traffic there. He's still got it. Sends it across to Schickling. Schickling save Thompson. Puck goes in behind. Schickling has it again. Fires it around the boards.
It's going to be a penalty here.
Shackhart lost his stick and pulled his man down. Then a slash by the Centennial player.
Definitely starting to get very heated. Really heated game here. Shackerter's down, though, which is a concern. He's a very big asset as well as a senior to this team.
I didn't see how he lost his stick there.
Well, I'm going to replay that. So there was all this action going on in the back.
You see the Centennial player just try to go in for a stick lift. Adds a little too much on there, and the stick goes flying to the Raptors. I definitely had a few of those penalties playing D3, so...
Shackart's still down on both knees.
It looks like it could be his knee he's complaining about. You're hoping it's not an ACL or anything like that, which is very common in a sport like hockey. Well, thankfully for him, though, he's very close to the door, so it won't be too hard to get off the ice. But definitely big hit to this D2 roster.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not able to put any weight on that leg.
Yeah, he's laboring to the locker room now. So not only are they down a player, but as well as a coach for a little bit. His friends just went back to the lockers. I don't think they got him for the slash.
Yeah, I saw the arm go up.
The arm went up as what must have stick with that.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out who's on a power play if there's a power play.
It looks like it's going to be Campo on the power play.
So Centennial has one guy on the box, but there's been no signs yet to the scorekeeper. Referees are over talking to both benches.
For the high sticking, it's most likely to be a roughing. And then if they do give anything after that, it's going to be a roughing as well. Or an unsportsmanlike for the little slash he gave after he's down. But I don't think they caught that. It is going to be an offensive zone draw for Campo.
So it looks like Campo may get the power play.
Well,
Maybe.
they got 5 guys out there for Centennial, but isn't...
Nope.
All right. Tanganelli's head into the box. Oh, no, he's not.
Or is he?
It's roulette.
It was a good fake.
Yeah.
So I don't see
Yeah, it looks like we had no one in the box.
nobody in the box.
No
for
one's
Campo.
sure.
But we've only got 4 skaters on the ice.
So yeah, that doesn't make sense.
We got another one on.
Now a player comes on. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
5 on
All right.
5.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be 5 on 5.
So
the player in the box could have gotten a 10-minute.
that must be it. Pickling now with it over to Ewert. He's able to keep it in. Fires it in deep behind the goal. Goldberg dumps it off to Reinhardt. Reinhardt in behind on his backhand. Gets it back to Ewert. Ewert dumps it over to Gauthier. Gauthier top of the circle. Back over to Schickling. Fires it in and hit a wide open goal.
Beautiful goal.
Wow, nice passing.
Empty net. You got a guy covering in front of the goalie. He's distracting the goalie and everyone in front of the net. Draws attention away from Schlitting that's sitting right there with an empty net. He just puts it in. 2-2 game.
Good passing there. Back, top, bottom to top, side to side, and into the goal. So the game is tied at 2. Dahlberg takes the draw. Schickling picks up the puck from the faceoff. Schickling cross ice to Gauthier at center. Just dumps it in for Dahlberg. Gets a little ahead of him. Puck comes down to Schickling, and that's a hand pass.
So, a little update on the little penalty we had going on. It looks like they gave Shacker a holding for 2 minutes, and then Centennial number 6, Isaac Rowland, an interference for 2 minutes. But the tricky situation that I'm not understanding is how
They didn't put anybody in the box.
They didn't put anyone in the box for Campo, but they still have one in Centennial after he scored a goal. So I don't know if they're letting him play a ghost player kind of situation or.
It doesn't add up, like you say. So
unfortunately, we don't have a rules analyst on the broadcast today, but.
Well, we don't know what they called either.
No.
Rivera now with the puck. Oh, he gets feet taken out for him. No call there.
Looks like the refs are starting to let the boys play a little bit here, which is the best thing to do when a game's getting heated like this.
Those are dangerous ones. I don't like to see the feet getting taken out because that can cause knee troubles too. Here comes Gauthier down the left side, picking up steam. He takes a slash shot right on goal. And the puck is loose.
And it looks like they're going to have a slashing penalty on Centennial.
Yep.
So
that one was clear, yes.
Campo will go on a 5-on-4 with another chance to take the lead in this game. If you're a player for Campo on this draw, you know this is a big face-off.
8:11 remaining here in period number 2.
Looks like Lindsay will take the draw against. Okay, other side.
Oh, they're going over the other side, yeah.
So glove side of Centennial's goaltender. Lindsay will take the draw against Centennial's 84.
Reinhardt back to Ewert. Ewert sends it toward the goal, tipped by Lindsay, and a glove save by Thompson.
That was a good tip by Lindsay in front of the net, but unfortunately the goaltender was able to swallow up there.
Lindsay won the draw, so we'll see if they can do it again. Puck goes to the sideboards. Reinhardt goes into the corner. Got Schickling in behind. Schickling now with it. Gets it up top to Ewert. Ewert over to Schickling. Schickling on the half boards. Sends it across for Gauthier. Back to Lindsay. He fires it off the glove just to the side of the goal. Lindsay picks it up there. Gets it back to Ewert up top. Ewert sends it into Lindsay. Lindsay cuts in the middle. Fires a shot. Oh, Reinhardt almost got a tip. Puck comes out just to the side, just to the right of the goal. Reinhardt trying to tuck it in from behind.
Oh, it's in.
Oh, it's in, but the referee's waving it off.
Very controversial from both sides.
When did the whistle go, I guess? I don't know. I didn't hear the whistle till after.
Yeah, we see on the replay, it goes in right as the whistle's going in, so it should be a goal. Oh, I thought I saw a goal signal, but I think he was just messing around with us. Interesting play there. He had both sides cheering on that one.
It was in. I'll make the call. It was in. We got video evidence. Centennial slaps it down into the Campo end. Game tied at 2. Campo on the power play for another minute. Centennial has it in the corner, though. Puck goes over to the left side of Yankee. And Ewert now has the puck coming out of his own zone. Ewert up on the left side to Schickling. Schickling in over the line. Still, he gets stripped of the puck there. Centennial has it. Good keep there by Ewert. He fires it high off the glass in behind the goal. Gauthier tried to get it over to Reinhardt. Centennial player has it. Gauthier gets it back. Over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt gets hit from behind into the boards. Lindsay picks it up back to Ewert up top. Ewert crossed the Schickling. Tried to get one from the opposite side this time. Over to Lindsay. He has it in behind the goal. He gets hit from behind. Another penalty coming up to Centennial. Fire it in, hits Reinhardt. Puck comes back.
Oh.
And I thought we had control of that puck.
Yeah, it looks like they did, but, if it comes out of the side of the refs, it's safer for them to just blow it dead than, you accidentally touch it or...
Here's that boarding.
Great draw by Lindsay there. No retaliation again.
Yeah, 2 Campo players got hit from behind on that shift.
I'm starting to question here if either team's going to get their fair play point tonight.
Yeah, right. How many penalties is it?
They're going to have a 5-on-3 for 20 seconds. See
Dahlberg.
what they can do with it.
The back to Bannon on his backhand, tips it toward the goal. Dahlberg gets in the corner. He's back to Lopez up top. Lopez moves in, fires a low shot. Comes out the side. Bannon fires it. That save there. Dahlberg has it in front on his backhand, though. Back to Bannon and behind. Puck is rolling, goes around the referee. Gets it back up top to Lopez. Centennial has one player back. Sends it over to Phillips. Phillips on the right side. Back to Bannon. Right in. Oh, just went wide. Back to Phillips, though. Back up to Lopez. Lopez over to Ewert. Ewert moves in. Can't get a good shot. Bannon gets over to Phillips. Phillips now with it.
Goalie has
Gives
no
it back
stick.
to Lopez. Fires a shot. That goes off a Centennial stick and goes high over the glass. And with 1:17 now remaining in the Centennial penalty, we will have another face-off in the Centennial zone.
We're now 25 minutes into the 60-minute game, and it is 21 shots to 11 in favor of Campo Verde, and it's also a tied game, though. So you're starting to think which goaltender has the higher edge of the leverage here.
Right.
Yankees made some great saves in his end, as well as a Centennial goalie. He's being peppered this whole game. His 5 in front definitely aren't helping with all the penalties they're taking, but
Lopez, the shot, he scores! That may have been tipped by Lindsay.
Lindsay's been working for one all night.
Yeah.
And he finally gets one with the tip in front of the net. We'll see it here on the replay.
Nice low shot. I think it was Lopez fired
Long
it in.
shot by Lopez. Lindsay has a stick right in the slot, tips it down, and it's in the goalie past
Yep.
67.
Nice job.
That's a really hard goal to stop if you're a goaltender because there's a lot of traffic
Almost
in front of the
impossible,
net.
yeah.
And then you don't know where that puck's going to go. It redirects right past his glove.
Nice low shot in to make that possible.
Now Campo has the leverage going into the rest of this game.
Lopez now in behind his own goal. Over to Ewert. Sends it up into the middle. Lopez picks it up again. Lopez going for a stroll down the right side. He's got Schickling in front. Picks up the rebound. Tried to get it back to Mankey, who's covering up point. Mankey keeps it in. Panganelli keeps it in. Sends it into the corner. Schickling's going to go in after that. Centennial goaltender had a stick out in front of Schickling there. Mankey picks it up on his backhand. Heading in towards the middle. Pulls it to his forehand now up top. Fires it in on goal. And that's stopped by Thompson. There wasn't much traffic in front. And both teams are going to have a player change here. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Campo now has the lead, I believe, for the first time in the game, 3-2. Face-off coming up to the left of Thompson.
I'm just truing up the shots on net as compared to what the scorekeeper has. It's always interesting. They're
Man,
a little more generous.
Yeah, sometimes they'll count some, and sometimes they count some that aren't shots. I mean,
Yeah. It's a bit of a crapshoot.
So we're actually at
Dahlberg gets it back to Smith. Smith fires a low shot in. Pad save by Thompson. Centennial now. Guevara able to strip him of the puck. Here comes Smith now coming down the right side. He fires one in off the Centennial player. They send it all the way back. It's going to go right on goal, though. Yankee steers it over for Gauthier. Gauthier now coming up the left side. He's got Vera on the far side. Sends it over there, and that's off the boards, and that will be icing. So 4:20 remaining here. Hey, there's a good sign.
Shockers back
Shockers
there.
back.
on the ice.
Always happy to see someone like him come back to the bench. He brings a lot to his team's points, energy.
Phillips picks it up in the corner behind the goal. Sends it around. Comes Lindsay now. Phillips up over the line. He's got Lindsay in the middle. Tried to hit it off his stick. That goes across the ice. Puck now rolling back into the Campo zone. Iniguez off the glass and out. Ewert goes far side to Lindsay. Lindsay in over the blue line. Fires a shot just wide of the goal. Phillips cruising in, has it in the corner, gets it back to Lindsay. Helvig right up front. Oh, he kicked it up to his stick, but then was stripped of it. Ewert over to Phillips. Phillips from the circle. Looking for an open man. Gets it back to Ewert. Ewert back at the right B. Goes across to Helvig. Oh, and he misfired there. That's unusual.
0 for 2 in shots tonight.
Puck goes in behind the goal. Lindsay chases after it. Bumps his man there. Keys has it for Centennial. He sends it around, and Lopez tried to keep that in, but couldn't get there. Puck rolls all the way down. They're waving that one off as Ewert has it. He dumps it back for Lopez. Lopez lost his balance temporarily. Give away there. Here comes Helvig, though. He stripped the puck back. He's out there with Reinhardt and Schickling. Helvig coming right in through the middle. Lost the puck in traffic. Reinhardt spins around. Out of the reach of Helvig. Helvig now in the corner. He's into the circle. Fires it on. Oh, Reinhardt got a tip there. Centennial now back away. They got a man up the middle if they can give him the puck. Nice strip there by Lopez.
It was an interesting play to break down for Centennial. They had 2, and then they sent one cherry picker high by the blue.
Puck just loose there. Helvig picks it up. Oh, deep slot. He's got it back, though. He's moving on his backhand now, coming in. Fired it right across, and Thompson's able to pull that one in with his glove. .209 remaining here in period number 2. Campo leading 3-2. Face-off coming up to the right of Thompson. Got Mankey in for the draw. He's out with Reinhardt and Schickling. Puck comes back to Gauthier. Gauthier, he misfired. Puck still in the zone, though. Now Centennial clears it, and Lopez has to chase it back into the right of the goal, and that goes across the line for an icing. Faceoff coming all the way back into the Centennial zone, where most of the action this period has been.
Yeah, Campo's definitely been dominating this game so far. I mean, they're keeping a lot of zone time. They're getting good shots off. You can't really ask anything more of them if you're the coach on the bench.
Yep. And at least they're on the right side of the scoreboard now, too. Good give and go there by Schickling and Reinhardt. That just failed to connect. Mankey chips it back into the corner. Now Centennial gets it by Lopez. He sends it off the boards. Mankey dumps it up into Schickling. Schickling now goes across ice. Puck rolled off his stick. And he's got it now regrouping in his own zone over to Lopez. Tried to hit Reinhardt. Gauthier now with it. Circles back at his own blue line. Gauthier coming up through the middle. Going through some men there. Parzani scores! Alex Gauthier. Beautiful single play all the way from his own blue line. Down through the middle, dipsy doodled, and fired it into the goal.
Beautiful play. Center ice, takes him wide, finds a slot, and it's always that either low block or low glove side that they're scoring on this goaltender.
Beautiful play there by Gauthier.
It's usually the taller goaltenders that have an issue under those blocker gloves, but he's not that tall, so it's interesting that that's his issue.
Lindsay picks it up off the draw. He comes down the right side. Puck goes over the glass and out of play. Face off just outside the Centennial line. Oh, puck rolls over Smith's stick. Puck goes into the Centennial zone. Tanganelli in there. Puck comes around the half boards. Centennial now up through center. Ewert chases it down into the corner. So yeah, the game is over an hour old and we're still just in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, that little sequence we had down with Shacker going down and then trying to figure out penalties took a good 10 minutes off of the game. So
18 seconds remaining in the period. Campo with the 2-goal lead. Ewart has it in behind. He just dumps a high one out through center. That's going to roll into the Centennial zone. Not enough to go for icing, though. Thompson fires it back high the other way. Puck rolls into the Campo zone, and there's the buzzer. So after 2, we have Campo leading 4-2. We'll be back to the third period in just a moment.
great period by Campo, taking up the lead 3-2 and getting shots off, getting zone time.
All right, I think that was definitely more than a minute break.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were late to start the clock, and so was I, but I I still got it.
All right, Dahlberg's out there at center for Campo. And play is underway here in period number 3. Goche gets it back to Iniguez. Iniguez returns it. Goes off Bannon into the Centennial zone. Centennial sends it around to the right side of the goal. Centennial now trying to come out there left side. Battle along the boards. Centennial comes up with it. Guevara gets it though. Gets it over to Goche. Puck rolling on him. Kicks it up to a stick again. Took another swipe at it. Centennial now has it. Goche kicks that one down. Wonder if he was ever a soccer player. Picked up by Guevara. Oh, he's stripped of the puck. And we have a penalty coming up. A hooking
Looks like
call.
it's going to Campo.
Is it Goche?
Yeah.
That's who he's talking to. Yeah.
Let me see if I can figure out what it was. I'll run the replay.
He doesn't look very happy with the call.
Oh.
Calling a hook.
I mean, you're really not, but I mean, I'll learn eventually. You can't really argue your case with these guys. So
I know. Sometimes it makes you feel better though.
yeah,
You're going for the next call.
at least you could tell yourself you had an effort.
Yeah. Shacker, good to see him back out there. He's out there on the PK. Centennial now. Puck goes off a leg, kept in though. Fired into Lopez. Lopez gets it to Reinhardt. He flutters one out to center. Tried to hit Ewart with it. Yeah.
Gonna be on Centennial.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he just bear hugged Lopez and took him down. So not surprised about that call. We'll take the even man.
So face-off comes all the way down into the Centennial zone.
Looks like it'll be 4-on-4 for about 20 seconds.
Low shot. Oh, just deflected wide. Centennial backhands it into their own bench. Coach is ducking and Face-off will be to the right of Thompson.
I really wanted him to say 2 minutes for hugging.
Ewert dumps it in. Left of the goal. Centennial trying to come out there left side. Ewert keeps it in, fires it across. Schickling in the corner. Gets it around to Reinhardt. Reinhardt back to Lopez at the point. Lopez off the boards back into Schickling. Ewert, tried a one-timers. He was scooting in from the point. He lost his stick. I don't know if he broke it or not, but
Yeah,
it broke at the heel.
yes. Comes Reinhardt back the other way, cutting through the middle, through traffic, fires a shot off a leg. Centennial tries to clear it up the boards. Ewert's able to keep that one in. Now he has it outside the line, and he's coasting back in now. Dumps it back to the point. Schickling goes across to Reinhardt. Reinhardt at the right D, just dumps it off the boards into Lopez, right into the crease area, picked off by Centennial. Puck, a nice keep there by Schickling. Backhands it into the corner behind the goal. All the Campo players are up high now. Schickling comes in.
That was a quick stick replacement for Ewert.
It was.
Yeah.
Very quick. Not sure if it's his. He comes over to his parents sitting in the stand, laughing. Oh, man.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, looks like he just took someone's stick. He's got a new one though now. He's back out there on the ice.
Ka-ching!
Yeah.
Face off to the left of Thompson. 12 and a half minutes remaining. Still got a couple of penalties on the board. We are 4-on-4. Back to Niguez, across to Ewert. That goes off a leg. Now comes out over through center. Ewert with it. Sends it over to Niguez on the right side, up over the line. Fires it in off a stick, and that comes off the backboards to Thompson, and he holds on for the face-off. So Gauthier's back on the bench. So Campo will have a 15-second power play. Jackard in for the draw to the left of Thompson. Puck comes back to Niguez. Niguez fires a low shot in. Pad save Thompson. Comes over to Ewert. Battle for the puck along the boards there. Helvik comes out, picks it up, dumps it into Mankey. Mankey hits over to Helvik from the far side. He fires that one, goes wide. Comes back to Ewert. Ewert back at the lefty. Comes all the way out. Both teams at full strength now. Helvik with the puck. Coming down the left side up through center. Up over the Centennial line. Cuts across to the other side. Just dumps it in behind to Shackhart. Shackhart still has it in behind, and Egas is in front. Centennial tries to clear it out there right side. Helvik pinched in, kept the puck in to Shackhart. Cutting in up through the middle. Fires it. Oh, and that almost hit Inigas there to tap for a tap in. Puck comes over. Mankey keeps that in at the left point into Helvik. Helvik cross ice for Ewert. Battle in front with Inigas. He's usually in front of our goal. Comes around to the corner again. Campo Verde keeping good zone possession here. And Centennial can't get it out. Just under 11 minutes remaining. And Ewert has to chase the puck down into his own zone. Yankee hasn't seen a shot for a while, I don't think.
Nope, it's been a little while.
Helvik cross ice for Mankey. Mankey picks it up, coming in on his backhand down the left side.
No, you're playing good if your goalie's bored.
Lindsay dumps it into the corner, faces after it. Mankey coming off for a player change. Smith got hit, and here comes Centennial now, 2-on-2. That was a tricky shot. Nice save by Yankee as the shot from the Centennial player went off a Coyote stick.
We saw that puck sort of rolling and bouncing. He couldn't quite get control of it, so he just shoots it and hopes for the best. Luckily, Yankee gets the save on it. And
he pounced on the rebound as well. So Bannon out with Phillips and Lindsay. Bannon wins it back. Smith with it. Sends it around the boards. Centennial sends it in front to Lopez. Lopez up to Lindsay on the left side. He's got Phillips coming down the middle. Phillips over the line. Tries to get through his defenseman. He stood up. Lindsay now with it in behind. Tried to chip it out to Phillips into his feet. Puck is loose, and Centennial comes up with the puck here. They come back the other way. Centennial now with good speed in over the Campo line. Puck goes off a stick, goes high.
Smith lost that puck for a second.
Puck along the boards. Centennial comes up with it. Cuts into the middle. Lopez, good stick check there. Fired right on from close range. And Yankee is there, holding the ground and shutting the door.
I'm going to say Suter on Centennial was trying to get into Campo's head, draw a penalty so he can somehow try and put one in off a power play, but Campo's not biting. And Coach French will stress that into your head. Do not retaliate, especially when you're up.
Right.
So there were some extracurriculars happening behind the net on the far side for us.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you could see it. Those watching at home could see it. I was waiting to see if it was going to break up, and it did.
Ewert now up to Guevara. Guevara on the right side. Gets up through the middle to Dahlberg. Dahlberg now in over the left side. Tanganelli goes for the middle. Centennial chips that back, and they're coming out their right side, up over their own blue line. Now they send it over the weak side. Ewert picks it up there, goes into his own zone. Ewert protecting the puck. It's a Centennial. Wow, that almost hit Gauthier in the head. Puck fired from the boards, and Yankee pulls that one in for, what, his third shot of the period?
Textbook save for Yankee.
Third of the period.
Felt like this game's been taking ages.
It's been dragging a little bit, yeah. So Campo's had good zone time, but they are up by 2 with just under 9 minutes remaining. Shackhart wins it back. Ewert sends it in behind for Gauthier. Gauthier forced to his backhand. Now he stumbles, but gets the puck over to Ewert. Ewert up to Shackhart. He's got Reinhardt on the right side. Gets it up to him at center, up over the Centennial line, top of the circle. Moves in deeper, sends it across. Tried to hit Schickling. Here comes Centennial now back the other way. Good speed up the right side. They just dump it into the corner. Chase after it. Gauthier bounces his man in there. Puck comes around to Reinhardt. Reinhardt now coming up the right side. Gets around his man at center. He's got Schickling in the middle. Oh, goes off his skate. Goes into the corner to the right of Thompson. Schickling sends it back the other way through an opening. Shackhart tries to get it deep, but Centennial clears it. And Centennial now try to come out the far side, and puck is just inside the Campo line. And I think we're having another penalty here against Campo. Interference.
So looks like it's going to be a roughing. Or, yeah, interference. Schickling's going to take it.
Yankees playing catch with Ewert here.
Here, I'm going to run that one more time.
Keep the goalie warm.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that was interference for sure.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it, the game after this, that not only are there some Knights players on the Campo team, but I believe that there's some Mission players on Centennial. So.
I wondered about that, yeah. Here comes Ewert. Oops. I got a little scared. I looked at the time clock, and it said 7:45 or whatever it was. Wait a second.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Things are really going to be tight.
What's your guys' start time for Knights?
8:15.
Oh, okay. That's still close, but.
Yep. Right in front, and Ewert goes down into the corner as Thompson makes the glove save.
There's been a lot of calls that Campo's not very happy with, or there's not a lot of calls that Campo's not happy with. And going both ways, though, luckily. Officiating, I've seen worse.
Oh, absolutely. Like in the previous game.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was not.
There's
not
definitely,
top.
I'm not going to point out specifics, but there's definitely a ref that needs to hang him up for sure.
Centennial now on the power play. exiting the zone. Puck goes through center ice area. Gauthier picks it up just inside his own blue line and sends it down to Thompson, who settles it for his defenseman there. Here he comes now, picking up speed coming up the right side. Sends it over to the left side. And over the line. Nice hit there by Phillips. Play scrambly, puck bouncing. Helvik's going to try and get it out, but can't quite do it, and Ewert does. Centennial now with it, waiting to clear the zone, and they do. Bouncer end to Yankee. He settles it down for Ewert. Yankee wants to keep the clock going.
Yeah. Got somewhere to be.
Yeah, exactly. Another net calling my name. Centennial having a little trouble exiting their own zone here on the power play. 28 seconds remaining in the penalty. Good pass blocked there by Gauthier. Here he comes now up through the middle. He's got one here so far tonight. Fires in, low pad save by Thompson. Centennial now fired it up high through the middle ice area. Ewert picks it up there. Here he comes up the left side now. Dumps it over, and he picks up his own pass off the boards. Fickling is out now. Penalty over. Campo at full strength. Puck in the Centennial zone. Mankey sends it back to Ewert. Ewert over to Helvik on the right side. Helvik puts it in over the line. Dumps it in for Phillips. Gets it over into the corner. Helvik picks it up on the right side. It's a back to Lopez up top. Fires a shot. That went off somebody into the corner. Helvik picks it up there. He's on his backhand behind the goal. Comes out the left side of the goal. Sends it back the other way, and Centennial chips it out to mid-ice area. Good anticipation there by Lopez as he intercepted that pass. He has it now coming over the Centennial line. He still got it in behind the goal. Oh, tried to hit Mankey in front. Now it comes out. Mankey has it, has to take it in behind. Tried to send it around, hit the referee, I believe, and now Iniguez dumps it back into the Centennial zone. Campo clears the zone. Phillips comes off. Centennial now trying to come out their right side. Good keep there by Mankey. Goes into the corner. Centennial rifles it around the other side, and that's going to get past Iniguez. I don't know if that's going to have enough on it for icing. No, Centennial gets there just before the red line. Into the circle, fired in, blocker save, puck goes high.
Oh.
Yankee lost sight for a moment, and hey, not on top of the goalie though.
Yankees grabbing his head after that one.
Yeah.
That one ended up on top of him. Dangerous play, as well as the extracurriculars afterwards. Dangerous pop of the puck, though. That was right in the crease, too, the whole time.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to replay this. You can see the pop. It fell right behind him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dangerous play for Centennial.
So 4:18 remaining. 4-2 Campo leading. Face off to the left of Yankee. He appears to be okay.
No penalties.
Somebody calling a timeout? What's going on here?
It looks like it.
Come on, guys. We got another game to catch.
Oh, no, outside of the zone.
Oh, outside the zone. There we go. Okay.
Please no timeouts.
We declined the timeout. Mankey in for the draw. He's out there with Guevara and Bannon. We got Smith and Gauthier back on D. Centennial sends it into the Campo zone. Puck comes out to Mankey. Mankey goes over to the left side to Guevara. Guevara has it coming on top of the circle. He's got some room off the stick. Puck right in the crease area.
Oh, and it's in.
I'm not sure who got it, but Campo Verde is up 5-2 with 4 minutes remaining.
Here, we'll run the replay. Let's see if we can figure out who got it.
There was quite a number of players in front there. Guevara's going through the line first.
Yeah, that's a beautiful
I don't
play.
know.
That's what happens when you crash the net and ends up in the back of the net. It's 5-2.
Yeah.
Slow motion replay. I still can't tell who got it.
It was a white jersey. That's all we know.
Yeah.
It was a Coyotes goal.
So with that puts us at 40-18 shots on net.
Wow.
Wow.
So
They're getting
Thompson holding strong.
Yes, sir.
Is Thompson by chance the mission goalie?
No. Yeah, right? Smith sends it up on the left side to Lindsay. Lindsay chops it into the corner. Centennial picks it up there. Yep.
It's a Leo goal.
Yep. Guevara gets credit for the goal. They just announced it. Centennial now tried to fire it in. And
That might be a 2 out of 10.
Lindsay takes his man in heavily.
They're going to call it.
Right there for the
Johnny
box.
opens the door already. There's no call yet.
Let's see. Watching this again. He's far
Okay.
enough away
I
from the
mean-
board.
Yeah, he took him in, but I mean, it didn't. I
Yeah,
don't know.
just a rough, I think.
That's what it
I
looked
think
like.
they just want to keep things
They just
settled
want the
down
game to
here.
end.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Yankee. Centennial wins it back to their left D. Over to the right side. Off the circle, low shot in, just goes wide. Puck bounces off the back of the net. Jackart with it there. Here he picking up good speed coming down the left side. TJ Shackart up over the blue line. He's all alone. Fires it. Oh, pad save. He almost caught the corner with that. And Centennial now back the other way. Shackart all the way back on D now. And he bumps his man into the boards. Thompson has to get it back in behind his goal. Centennial now coming on the left side. Reinhardt bumps his man off there. Ewert takes a bump. And I can kind of see why the refs were pulling people off the ice. Reinhardt in behind, tried to wrap it. That didn't quite work. Comes back to Lopez. He fires a long one in, goes into the corner. Ewert on the forecheck. And Centennial now. Here comes Schickling back in on the right side. He stick handles through, but then gets checked. Puck kept in, though, by Reinhardt. The Schickling in the corner. He tried to return it. Centennial picks up the puck, and here they come back the other way, 3-on-2. Ewert and Lopez back. I like the gap control there by the Campo defense there. Didn't give them much. Both Ewert and Lopez were up pretty close to the line there. Ewert over across to Schickling. Schickling, he's got Helvik in the middle, hits him with it. Helvik dumps it into the corner. Under 2 minutes remaining. Centennial whiffed on a pass there.
This feels
Here
more
they
like
are.
a Campo power play.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Helvik now with it. Dodges a check or two, dumps it in behind the goal where Schickling has it. 5-2, Campo leading, minute 35 remaining. Ewert dodges a check, sends it in deep to Schickling. Just sends it in. Lindsay's now out of the box. As we're actually now at full strength. Centennial now, puck right into the short side, and Schickling clears the crease as Yankee holds strong up against the goalposts. Nothing going in the short side tonight, at least at his end of the rink.
Let's see, we've got extra whistles.
There's a timeout.
Come on. Well, okay, I guess they got to draw up a play here for 3 goals in the next minute 15.
That's how close I can zoom in.
Okay, so a minute 15 remaining. Oh, so after all that, Centennial has the goalie in. All right, they have it back to the point. Left D, puck goes into the left of Yankee, and here comes Bannon now. He's got Guevara up on the right side. Guevara's got one already. Coming in over to Bannon. Bannon right cuts in front.
Wow.
Wow, almost. Puck scrambles in front. Guevara takes a cross check from behind, and the whistle finally blows.
Goaltender from Centennial is finally able to get a glove on it so he can get a reset for his boys in front of him. And his team's going to need it. 53 seconds left, 5-2. I don't know if they're just trying to get one in or if they think they can win, but it's going to be interesting to see what they have coming up.
I thought, after the timeout, they face-off deep in the Campo zone that they might have had the goalie pulled, but
yeah,
Guevara with it. Takes it over to the far side. He dumps it back to Goche out over the line. He just dumps it back in.
If you're Campo Verde, your game plan for the rest of this game is just get out of there and end the game.
Yes.
And if you're Centennial, it's probably just let's try and put one more in on the
Yeah, get one. You got to get one at a time. Here comes Goche. He's got one tonight. Sends it across to Mankey. 25 seconds remaining. Mankey checks his man in the corner, gets it back to Guevara in behind. He's got Bannon in the slot. Guevara still has it along the board. He takes a heavy hit there. And Centennial fires it down, and Iniguez picks it up. 8 seconds remaining. Oh, he gets leg check there.
And
Mankey steps in, and here we go.
We're going to go final on that.
Yeah,
Iniguez
that
appears to be okay, but
groin.
my goodness.
I'm
That
going
could
to
have been very
replay that one.
dangerous. I mean, you look at the replay, that's a dangerous play. And
Yeah.
there it is right there. Yeah, I mean, that could have been a cold groin, or that could have been worse than it was. And he's definitely in a little bit of pain, but it looks like he might be all right.
So I don't know how I line up to official, but 43-19 is wherever the end of the shots on net.
Wow. Almost hit 50, huh?
Yep.
All right. Quite a size. Oh, there's Hubler. That's quite a size difference. All right, so 5-2 win by Campo Verde in their 20th game of the regular season, and they will go into the playoffs bound in first place. So good for them.
Definitely a great cushion. You get the first ranking, and then you're going to the playoffs. You get to skip plans. I mean, the only bad part of that is you skip a week. So
Right.
you're going to be cold for a little bit, but they'll still have practices and stuff like that to keep them warm. But they're going to have a very good shot in the playoffs, and I think they're going to go far.
I think so too. So, yep, they had their last couple of games here have been really strong, and hopefully that continues throughout the playoffs. So thanks for joining, folks. We will see you next time.
Yeah, for those that are watching that are also Knights fans, because of the back-to-back nature of these games, I am not going to be live streaming that one. I'll be there cheering them on, and so watch for some maybe message post. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.